Hey, y'all. Welcome back to season 5 of the Black Woman Behold podcast.
And this year's theme is Unleashed.
This is more than a theme, it's a declaration.
We're pulling back the layers, letting go of what no longer serves us.
We're letting go of outdated roles, false narratives, unspoken rules that kept us small, and expectations we never agreed to.
And we're naming the shifts Black women can make to feel more seen, more centered, and more free.
We're reclaiming our time, our energy, and our joy. And talking about the shifts Black women can make a moment to unlearn, unravel, and unapologetically create a life that feels like yours. And because we don't just talk about it,
each episode is packed with tips, resources, and reflection prompts to help you turn insight into action
so that you can carry these conversations off the podcast and into your real life.
We're expanding and building lives that feel whole, honest, and free. We're Unleashed.
Welcome back to season 5 of the Black Woman Behold podcast, y'all. We're your hosts, Marquia and Ednesha, and we are unleashed. We're on episode 4 for season 5 entitled Dreams Unleashed, Building Your Dream Life. And it's about more than just revisiting your old dreams. It's about reimagining what's possible and creating a life that excites you, even after a detour, a layoff, or delay, a pivot, a change, you name it, all the things. But before we get into this episode, I want to check in with my girls. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
How's it going? You sound very excited about today's episode.
Ooh,
Kim is on 10. Like, I love it.
I mean,
But you came in
Unleashed.
hot. And I love that you came in hot, though. Maybe that's what I needed to get me ready.
yes.
Right? Because
Yeah.
I got off work before this. I just had a whole session. I got off this session literally 2 minutes before I got on with y'all.
Mhm.
So,
It's
okay.
time.
So
That's
here's the
it.
pivot. Here's the detour. It's time to get in podcast
Absolutely.
mode, get my head
Absolutely.
right. Yes.
Excited.
Here we go. I'm excited.
We're building a life. I feel like we all are building our lives. But before we get into the convo,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
was summer treating you, Marquia? How's summer treating you, girl? What's going on?
Summer is my favorite season. So it was a slow start. I had a lot happening in the front half of the year. So I was really overwhelmed and stressed out about a lot of things. But, a big turning point for me was I had to go to Europe for work. And I did get to go to Paris and see Beyonce.
Okay.
Niggas in Paris.
Yes, and I was actually at the Jay-Z show, which was phenomenal. First time in Europe, first time in Paris. And there was just something about that experience that really just kind of like helped me like be like, hey, you can enjoy life. It's okay to enjoy the things that, you are experiencing. You're more than just working, and it's okay to, pour into yourself as well. And then I went to Poland for a week, and that was really cool
Nice.
All the
because
experiences.
Poland, right? Like it was like a Black person going to Poland, like tell me more. But when I tell you I had the best time, and my friend Kasha, who apparently listens on occasion, so hi Kasha, was so awesome and took me out to the countryside in Zakopane, in addition to where we were in Krakow for work. And just again, just seeing different things and experiencing, a whole different demographic of people was just really helpful, and has really set me on a path for summer to like really just pour into myself and take care of myself. So it's cool.
Shout out to those new experiences doing it for
Yeah.
you.
I've walked like
Yeah.
40 plus miles this month. Like just like really just taking the time to just kind of invest in myself. So
Okay. I like it.
I'm gonna do it, girl. Do it, lady.
thank you. How about y'all? How's summer going for y'all?
Well, I'm about to say the same thing that I say every summer. Oh my God, it's going by too fast. That's always the same line. I really wish I didn't feel that, but I always do. But summer is good. I started Pilates Reformer. So excited about that. I've been working out at Orange Theory. I took some mixology classes, salsa dance classes, and I hit my all-time best 31,000 steps in one day. It's a big deal for me.
Congratulations.
Yes, I'm super excited.
Yes, girl. Brag on
Yeah, 31,000. I was like, oh, my hip hurt. But yes, yes. So I think my summer has been going really well. Like, so I haven't been traveling as much. I still have some traveling to do, but I haven't been traveling as much. I did spend some time in Miami with Kim. So we did have some fun. I got to see my family. So that was really cool. I've been real low key this summer, which also I'm not really mad about. I was like, maybe I need to do more stuff in New York City and not always feel like I got to go somewhere. So, yeah, exploring New York City a little bit more this summer has been really good. Going to some block parties in Harlem, just living it up. So it's
Rooftop
been
parties
good.
too?
Yes, we were all at a rooftop party together. I don't know if you could call that a party, but we were having a rooftop experience together. Yes. I say that, y'all,
Mm-mm.
because the DJ was trash. Yes, I'm just gonna put it out there. The DJ was trash. That's why I say
He
it like
had the
that.
nerve to get better towards the end of the night.
After he didn't
Disrespectful.
ran everybody off, he didn't ran me home.
See, the
I
crazy
was like,
part is
I'm
I
going
came
home.
when the DJ was good because we were downstairs at the restaurant portion. That DJ was good. So I was just, but also see, again, on the high of romanticizing and choosing the things, I had my edible, I was chilling. Everything was
It was
great.
I
lovely.
was sober. I didn't have not one alcoholic beverage. I was drinking water. I said, this is some bullshit.
It wasn't good. It was
I
like,
had no
sir, what are you
escape. There was no
doing?
escape happening for me.
What are you doing? Why are you doing
So
this to
yes.
us? Yeah, I love that. All the things. I mean, some of them is overlapping with the two of you. But for a bitch who ain't got no job, I've been traveling on them people trains, planes, and automobiles. I tell you, I've
Okay, ain't
been
nothing wrong
ripping
with
and running
that.
and dipping and diving. So I was in Miami, plant sitting, apartment sitting, and checking mail and watering plants. In exchange for staying somewhere. Hung
And you
out
kept
in
them alive.
Syracuse. I
Don't
girl,
do
they look
that.
good. They look
That.
good. They look
Get-
good. They look good.
Come on.
So let's
Come
see.
through.
All right. Newburgh, Syracuse, Miami, South Carolina, DR, girl, all the things.
Oh, you have been
Just
places.
trying to go, trying to go. And I just was like, can I do this? And it was like, it's done. It's handled. I'm doing it. It's crazy. And I think it's really helped me understand that, like, if you want to do something, you can do it.
Say it
So
again.
guess
Just
what?
do
That
it.
motherfucker ain't calling you back. That's because they don't want to. I
Oh,
had to like it into other things in life. Like, I made this shit happen on some unemployment checks.
oh, and
Hmm.
we went to reunion, Kim. We went to our
Yes.
college reunion. We're not
All
gonna
of
say
it.
what year, but we went to
All
our
of
college
it.
reunion, and it was new friends, old friends. We had a
I might
ball.
dip in, dip out somewhere else if somebody said, come on through. Like one-way tickets, girl, no round trip here. Because I don't know when I'm coming back.
Oh
So
shit. We just
it's been weird and
it's
interesting.
unspecified time. Huh?
Wow.
We out
I
here
don't have
doing.
nowhere to be. Well, first of all, full disclosure, Department of Labor, I'm job searching because y'all be checking on me and making
Don't
sure
fuck with them. Don't. You better watch what you
Ah,
say. Not in these
I already
Trump
listen. I already
streets.
called them people, and they know what's going on, so we are good. All is well. Let me be clear about that disclaimer asterisk. So
Okay.
yeah, let me get a little question going, a little transition question. If you
Okay.
could press pause on one responsibility right now, what would it be? What's going on, Anisha?
If I could press pause, and I say this with all the love in the world, but I am a caretaker to my father. I love my dad very much. However, if I could press pause on taking care of him for some time, it would be really nice. It can take a lot out of me some weeks, and I'm very grateful that he is here, that I am able to do it. However, I'll be like, sir, I got 2 o'clock, so you know what time it is. So you cannot call me at 1 o'clock in the morning and think it's 3 o'clock and act like it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, sir, I'm asleep. Are you okay? Oh no, baby, I'm okay. I just was calling to see how you doing.
One of them old
Sir,
people get up
it's
early,
1 in the
early.
morning. It's not, he's like, it's that late? Daddy, I got 2 o'clock so you could always see it so you know what time so you can stop calling me at all times of the night and working. So yes, that is a responsibility. Totally love my daddy. I've been a daddy's girl my whole life. But somebody else take the wheel, another sibling, somebody. So yes, that is a responsibility that I would love to press pause on. Love him so much. You know
Working.
it's bad that I have to keep saying that, right? Like I don't want nobody to
We
listen to me.
didn't
Why you don't
know.
want to take care of your daddy?
But sometimes you like it is what it is.
Hmm.
That's it, nothing more. They feel the same way sometimes too. It's like, all right, we could still love somebody need a break.
I
Yes,
agree.
yes, yeah. Yep. That's what
Go
I would
ahead,
pause on. What
Marquia.
about you?
Working.
She
Come on,
said
bucket,
hard stop
bucket.
with the
A
No,
period.
primary job working, like just that one.
it's so funny because like I enjoy having my own business and all of that, but like I was literally telling everybody on the show knows or I've heard of Carlette before. We were literally talking about this earlier today, and I was like, if I could just have like a chunk of time to just do what I want to do,
Hmm.
I would be so grateful because it is hard when you're trying to like there's a reason why people gain weight and like are out of shape. Like it is hard to also prioritize yourself and take care of yourself while also trying to hold capacity and space to do work and manage everyone's emotions and all of this stuff. Like it's
Mm.
hard. It's hard and like something has to give and it's often yourself that you give. So if I could just like pause on work and still have money, of course, then that would
That's the other
definitely
one.
be,
Yeah.
you know, the one that I would take just because there is something to that mental reset and having time to yourself and just as a person that has been fun employed, like I was always grateful for the break. I mean, then it got to a point I was like, okay, I need money now. But that time between the beginning and the okay, now it's time to go back to work, there's so much that you just get to like pour back into yourself. So
Hmm.
Mm.
I like that.
Yes, girl. Sit outside on the grass and just with a
yes,
blanket and some water. Just I'm like, oh, when I get
right,
to do this. And that's sad.
right,
Work is disrupting everyone's life. I mean, people don't want to work.
right.
You know, I'm telling you, the way this is set up, nobody want to work anyway.
Or
It's
maybe I need to
trash.
change my
Panda.
what my 100% looks like, right? Because like maybe
Yes.
that's the problem. Maybe I'm giving too
Yes.
much.
What's that? The
Yes.
micro retirement or the quiet quitting?
Right.
All of
Quiet
it.
quitting, right?
Listen, that hashtag open to work is everywhere. God, please. I'm tired of it.
hmm
LinkedIn. Gotcha. Gotcha.
And God, I'm not saying take
Mm.
my things away. I'm just saying that I
Yes.
just would
Yes.
like a pause. That's
It's a
it.
pause. Let me tell you something. For the longest time, I always wanted to be a teacher so I could get the summer off. And then I found out that
The
being a
abuse.
substitute teacher and having to get up that early with me didn't go together. So I had to put that dream away. That's why I went to nonprofit because time. So, and now I ain't got no job. So a lot of time. Every day's a Friday.
You know
That's
what?
what's up. Like,
We just out here with it today. I ain't got
every
no
day's a
job.
Friday. I ain't got no job. And I don't have a 9 to 5 job. Let's put it like that. Let
Right.
me be clear, because I got jobs. Things are still busy. If I could press pause on one responsibility, it's always in relationship to people, right? The things. I think I would like to press. It's a combo. It's a combo. Being a sister and an auntie.
Yeah.
Tired, tired. Which means I got to go live in a cave somewhere because I don't want them to move out. I could move out for a little bit, take a break. So I'm dog sitting. And I've been dog sitting for quite some time now. It's going
Yo,
on day
you
10.
do you
It's
you
going on
you
day
you
Not a
picking
10.
up too
bid.
many. You doing too. You picking up too many jobs, kid. Like word
It's
up.
going on day 10 because, travel woes with the people and the flights. I get it
Oh
because I had
wait,
the
the
same
dog's still
issues.
there?
Girl, yes.
I'm done. I am
Girl,
done.
yes. Dog's still here. So maybe another day. We never know. So it's a combo going on here between the Nisi poo and the doggy poo.
And Nisi Poo was probably like, yes, we love
Yes,
this.
she is. She is. So, but yeah, I just think like, I didn't sign up for child rearing. I never wanted it. And I was like, oh, and I still don't. So it's
Mm.
cute. I like it, but it wasn't my life path. It wasn't in the dream plan. It wasn't in the dream life. So
We
speaking
unleashing
of which,
dreams.
we
Good.
unleashing your dream. Listen, I'm
That
telling
wasn't a
you,
part of it.
building your dream life I didn't see them kids over there because I was always going to be on somebody's plane and flying and doing things. So which I think is really good, like segment into this topic, right? Because
Come
for so
on.
long we've been told to play it safe, to keep it together, to carry everyone else first. I'm hearing some of that in our stories and our questions. But what happens when we decide to build a life that centers us? And I know what it feels like to set your dreams aside because life demands a lot of things from you, to carry everybody else while telling yourself, I'll get back to me when things calm down. But newsflash, that shit does not calm down. It gets worse. It just be coming at you. Boom, 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 boom. People get older, they get more problems. Boom, boom, boom. Then they get kids and they got kids problems. You're like, I'm tired. It does not slow down. So you always got to center yourself first. And now it's 2025. The world feels uncertain because Trump administration is whooping our ass. Life is
Whooping it.
whooping our ass. It's a layoff, like my layoff, or a pivot you got to make, or a change you didn't ask for. And so when I think about my job and being laid off, my safety net was going. I had to figure out my new reality. And in moments like that, it's easy to think about like your time may have passed, that you missed your window, your opportunity, or that dream you had was too big, too far, too late. But I think I'm here to just say it's never too late. It might look a
Come
little
on.
different. It might look a little
Come on,
different.
never too late.
It's never too late. Not if you're on the other side, then it's too late. But you still here, so
What
make
is
it
that?
happen.
You talking
Right.
about
The
death?
ground, under the ground, girl, underneath the dirt.
That's the only time it's too late. Come
That's it.
on.
That's it. So, and I think also like we're just so used to being the backbone, like the safety net, the strong ones, so used to shrinking our vision to make life work. Like, okay, well, I'm not going to make waves because, I'm healed or this person isn't. A lot of concessions get made for in relation to other
Fuck that. We
people.
making waves.
Oh shit,
Sorry.
big
Sorry.
kahuna. But what
We
if you stop
unleashing.
waiting? What if you stop waiting for the perfect time? What if you stop asking for permission? What if you
Come
decided
on.
that today that you are worthy of a life that excites you?
Yes.
Multiple orgasms, money, travel,
Come
time, all
on.
the
Orgasm.
things, everything. A life that feels like yours and not the one that the world told you to settle for. Because a black girl ain't supposed to win, be happy, smile, be loved. We supposed to struggle, do
Have
all
the
this shit.
luxurious life. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit. I want
Fuck
that.
out of here, right? Like your dream life isn't a fantasy. None of that is fantasy. That's just it's all attainable. It isn't selfish. It isn't out of reach. It's yours and it's waiting for you to claim it. It's
Come
just about
on.
building a life that makes you feel alive and that belongs to you. And I think a lot of times we haven't been given the space or time or opportunity to be expansive about that. So a lot of us are really thinking small. What that man said, you thinking too small, bitch. Think
Think
big,
big.
bitch.
Think it's
Think
small.
that's my I'm in now. I'm
That's
tired
it.
of
That's
this.
the new tagline.
You
Think big, bitch.
think it's small. You gotta
You
think
think it's
big.
too small. That's it. It's true though.
It is
S-
true.
So if you're asking yourself, who am I now? Grab the Hey Sis You Okay workbook. There's a section on packing the roles you've been
Come on,
carrying and giving
plug.
yourself permission to reimagine what's next. It's a
Thank you.
great tool to pair with the dream reflection that goes with this episode. And if you don't have the workbook, get it now at blackwomanbehold.com/store.
Come
Ladies,
on,
what y'all
Kim.
think about this
Plug.
topic? You ready to think big, bitch? Dream big,
I'm
do
ready to
big,
dream big. Kim,
big
you got
bet,
Yes.
me
all the
inspired
big, big
now.
Mac attack, everything big, big body bends.
Mm.
Love it, love it. So, all right, let's get with some
Lord.
questions. Let's get some
Okay.
questions.
All
If
right.
you woke up tomorrow, what would be some indicators for you that you are in your dream life?
Come on, Marquia.
Marquia,
What's up?
tell me,
What
tell me.
that look like?
I think I see flashes of it in real time.
Mm.
Squirrel. Go
But
ahead.
again, like, did I ever think I was gonna go to Europe? Probably not. I mean, it was always like a dream, but it was like, wow, like, I'm in a position that my life is affording me to have experiences that I've wanted to, right? Like these are
Yeah.
from connections and efforts that I've made to have that happen. But when I know that I'll be like fully in the dream, is when I don't have to work all the time. Like my dream life is like to have like some projects, like some flagship projects that I work on a couple times a year and I work really hard during those times, but then I'm able to have off times to enjoy my life. Like that is
Mm,
truly the most important thing to me, like
mm,
especially every time I leave this country. Everyone else, like people assume that wealth is tied to money,
Right.
and I don't feel that way. Like money is
Mm-hmm.
obviously a necessity in order to do the things that you need, but like there is something to saying, you know what I don't want to do today? Be overwhelmed by work. I think I will rest. I think I will go to the supermarket. I think I will cook something. I think I will go to the beach. Like that is the life that I want to have. I want to have the autonomy and the freedom to move around as I see fit and take time for myself to pour into myself to rebuild my energy so that I can be my best when I'm doing these projects and give my all and feel that it's my 100% best and then also still have time for me and the people that I care about.
yes, squirrel. Give it
Oh,
up.
come on.
Yeah. That's like that's when I'll know I made it. That's when I'll know
Yes.
I made it.
All your needs, a few your wants, huh?
Yeah, man.
What about you, Anisha?
I think the interesting thing about this is that I want to start from a place of gratitude before us. So I feel like there's a part of me that's living my dream life. I still have both my parents. I got to be grateful for that. I still have all my siblings and I have close relationships with all of them. I got to be grateful for that. I have space to do things like throughout the day. Like I don't have a job where I am working every hour, every minute of the day. I have so much free time at times to do a Pilates reformer class, to go get my nails done. If I need to go get my hair done, I got time for that too. So like there's part of my life that feels like a dream that when I was younger, I didn't know that I would be able to make so many decisions for myself and kind of live on my own, just like do the things that I wanted to do. But I think if I'm really thinking dream, I'm waking up by a mountain or on a beach. Like
Hey,
preferably, yeah, like that. Like I think that when you live in New York City and they call it the concrete jungle for a reason, when I look out the window, I see other buildings. I see concrete, I see cars, I see police cars, fire trucks. Like if I was really living a dream life, I would be waking up by a mountain or beach, right? And probably somewhere I don't have to shovel snow. I love New York, but I'm getting tired. And I think also instead of rushing to answer some type of emails or whatever, I'm just starting my day with a walk in the park. And I've been doing that right now. So again, I'm living part of it right now. In the summer, I'm just letting the sun hit my face when I go out. I'm just breathing. I'm just being, right? I got to get off of social media now. So if I'm in my dream life, there's no phone and there's no urgency,
woo,
right? Like there's no urgency. I'm just chilling. And I also would be doing the work that I love. So I think I would still be a therapist in my dream life, right? I would still be seeing my
okay.
clients. I would still be trying to build Black Women Be Whole. I would be connected with women who inspire me. I think at this moment, I don't get to be around enough women who inspire me. Like I want to start spending more time with women because I work a lot right now. But also I want to do all of this on my own schedule. That's the big part. If I'm living a dream life, it's on my schedule. I don't want to feel like life is controlling me. I want to feel like I have the control. And of course, there's
Okay,
definitely a plane
Janet.
ticket somewhere in the mix, right? Because my dream life always is going to include more travel and more adventures. So like that's always going to be something big. But I am so grateful for the life I have now because I feel like part of it is a dream. I decide when I'm going to see people. I decide a lot of the things that are happening in my life. So I'm very grateful.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. Gratitude leads to,
Yeah. I needed to
bigger,
start.
better
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing that because I thought about what you were saying. And, even, they always say to be in community is to be inconvenienced. Like, I'm grateful
Mm-hmm.
for my community and far, wide, deep, diverse, weird, cool, all of it. I've got different groups of people. And so I think, I'm grateful I could get up and do all my things, body, health, minds, a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. Woo, with touch
Mhm.
and go throughout the timeline, I see you, COVID, playing games. Um, I gotta tell y'all, if my dream life were really true, everybody that I love would be in the same area of where I live. Because I would just be like, y'all, we in a whole community together. Why we all separate? Because if
I
we
love
love each
that.
other, like, let's be close enough so that we can see each other. Fuck,
I'm
I want to
down for
be
the
next to
compound one day
strangers.
where
I
with
don't want
my
to be next.
friends and my
I don't want to
family.
be
I'm
with
down for it.
strangers. I don't want to be with strangers. I want to be with people like, oh shit, we walk down there, go kick it. Have a little self-sustaining community. Always felt that way. I mean, and I think because that's how my family grew up, right? Like, I go back down south, I'm related to everybody. We all in that little area, so it just feels natural, right? Like, why would I want to be with somebody I live next to that I hate or that hates me? I don't understand
Mm.
that shit. My dream life ain't being living next to people that hate me because of the color
Right.
of my skin or some weird neighbor war shit. Like,
Yo, there's this
listen,
show I watch when the neighbors be
it's just
killing each other.
crazy.
That shit is crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I
So
I
I
don't.
think, like you said, travel, like for me, like going to those places, being able to just stay somewhere for like a month at a time, doing some work. I think volunteering for me has always been a very big
I
part of my
like that.
story. So, definitely a place where I could go volunteer. I'm not going to build little whatever, clinics, anything, but like some real shit. Like, y'all, hey, let me go and if I can get immersed in the community and do some of that work. And again, money, right? Like how does that work? Self-sustaining. We got our own food. We got our own stuff. I don't need to go to groceries. It's right there. I'm not killing no chickens though. I might have to become a vegetarian or something. Like, you're not gonna have me hacking up the animals. But I think those are some of the things, right? Like again, I think we all want the time, right? And the ability to dictate our lives the way we want.
Mhm.
Because you can't tell me what's good for me.
Right.
So there's that. Okay, so when you think about your dream life, what are three non-negotiables you want in that dream life?
So I think the first one for me has to be a peace of mind. Like as a therapist, I spend a lot of time helping people find their peace of mind, right? So I want mine too. I think I want to be free from overthinking. I want to be free from anxiety, depression. I want good mental health. That is one of the first non-negotiables. If I'm in my dream life, I got good mental health. I got time freedom, right? Like I want my calendar to feel like mine. if I want to take off, if I want to spend a day with my husband, if I want to go day drinking with my friends, if I want to fly to Florida to be with one of my siblings, I can do that. Like, I just want that freedom to kind of just do. And I think the third thing is I want work that really lights me up. I think all of us here have done the grind before. And I think you come to a certain point, I don't want to grind no more. I'm just not interested in that shit. Right? Like, if I want to work on Black Women Be Whole, I want to do that. If I want to do my therapy, I'll do that. I just want to do things that energize me. And I don't want it to be about money, right? Like, I don't want it to be about, like, I do these things because I have to pay the bills and I have to take care of myself. No, I want to do stuff that excites me. And so right now, the work that I do still excites me, but I still feel like there's something else out there that is going to excite me too. I just don't know what it is yet. Those are my three kind of non-negotiable.
For me, I would say definitely again, just that ability to have the freedom to do what I want to do. So just curate whatever the day looks like, right? Just I want to go get ice cream from New City Micro Creamery in Massachusetts, like, and just be able to just DTD and it not impact anyone's life. Definitely debt free because I don't want to have to owe anybody no money because again, then that minimizes how hard we got to work out here, right? I'm just paying to be able to afford the important things, not necessarily paying people back. And just like the ability to like, I really love sleep. Like today I woke up and I was really
Yes.
tired. And like just being able to like sleep without guilt. Because I was like, oh, I gotta get up. Oh, if I take the day off, how is it gonna impact everything? Like I just wanna, again, just that freedom. Like,
I love that. I love that.
Oh,
I think for me, one of the non-negotiables is that I'm in a happy community, a healthy community, right? Like
mm,
the people I'm in community with, I actually want to be in community with, not some dickheads I don't know. So I think
okay.
for me, you know, it's a, part of that is the environment, right? A healthy environment. I think financial stability for me, right? Like, the things that allows me to maintain the life, the quality of life. I think that's really important. So I'll put financial stability slash quality of life because that does impact. But again, like if you don't need a lot because you have so much, then you're not stressing like I need to make this $1 million mentality, hustle till you whatever is just useless. And I think lastly, I think I'm just joy, right? Like the word joy keeps popping up right now, right? Like
Hmm.
joy, happy, like just really overall positive outlook, outcome, life. Just feeling really happy about like where I am and the future. So
mm.
I think those are my non-negotiables, like how I feel in that life. So what's the hardest truth you've had to accept about why you haven't started building your dream life or have the dream life? Because it sounds
Mm.
like we all have.
I think the biggest hurdle I had, and which is why, like, when people tell me things like, oh, I lost my job or something happened, the first thing I tell them is congratulations. Because chances are it is a thing that you were scared to do, right? Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like I was too scared to leave the other jobs that I had because like I knew like higher ed wasn't boding well with me. I knew that when I worked at the charter school it wasn't going well for me, but it was like, but this is stability. This is what it looks like to be stable. So for me, it's always just being a creature of habit was always problematic for me because I was too scared to take the leap. So that was always a thing. And even now, like it's still a comfortability because it's like, okay, like I do have, some gigs that are really good and like, I want to keep them, but it's like, okay, long term, is this the best answer? Right? Like, is this the right pathway? Do I need to try new things in order to experience, further growth? And, there's a lot of unknown unknowns, which is stressful, but hey, so definitely I think just the fear thing. But I've been fortunate or unfortunate enough to have a spirit team, universe, God, higher power that likes to do things like snatch shit I'm really comfortable with to make me do it anyway.
Yes. Give me
So.
that. Snatchy ball. Mm, I love it. About you, Anisha? Mm.
What's the hardest truth I've had to accept? So I think that part of my life, it is my dream life. I have that right now. I think sometimes we hide behind being a strong one. It feels like a convenient excuse sometimes, like when you're always needed, you know? And I think when you come from a big family similar to me, I'm always needed, right? Like by my family, of course, what I do for work, I take care of people, right? So my clients, we have a business. I'm always needed in some way. So it's easy to say there's things about my life that I'll just get to later, and then later doesn't come. So I think that right now I'm doing the best to kind of have that life by having that time freedom. I've been able to give myself that. So that's been feeling really good. And I'm working on a peace of mind. I think that's always a thing. I'm a lifelong therapy girl, a therapist in therapy. I'm always very open about that. Because when you have a lot of people that you feel like you have to take care of in some way, there's a lot of overthinking that happens. There's a lot of anxiety that happens, right? Because you're trying to juggle it all. So I think that if I gotta just stop trying to be the strong one, maybe let somebody else take it. I need to pass it off to another sibling or someone else right now because I don't want it. And I think it'll free me up a little bit to kind of maybe do things that I've been scared to do because I don't have to figure out, what's going to happen with someone else. I'll just be thinking about me. So, yeah.
Mm, 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 mm.
Mhm.
Wow. I know this for a fact, and I had to come to grips with it. I'm undisciplined. Like, I don't have the discipline to like stay the course sometimes. I'll be like, all right, yeah, 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 because I get bored. Like, I get bored with things. And sometimes when people don't realize to get to like that thing, you just got to be bored. Or you got
Mm,
to, like, just be willing to, I guess, build it, right? And say no to it. And so sometimes I have a problem saying no to people, to things that I want, things I want to do, and sometimes it always works out. So I don't know if that is a good indicator of me stopping it, but I do know it is a deterrent to that
mm-hmm.
thing. And so, sometimes having to put myself on timeout is difficult. So, because I like to have a good time, there's a wild side of me that just needs to be unleashed for real, for real. So that's
I,
just,
I
that's
love
it.
that discipline thing because I think that one is like you really sat with yourself and thought about that, Because I think that there was a time that I struggled with that in the last couple of years. I've been kind of pushing myself to make sure that I am disciplined. So like I haven't been drinking alcohol, I've been drinking water, I've been working out, like all of these things to know that like you can do something. You can consistently do it. And it could be a real lifestyle change for you. So,
Right,
yeah, I
right.
appreciate that transparency, right? Because we got to figure those things out about ourselves in order for anything to change.
Yeah.
But we got to
And
sit down and really do the work. Yeah,
but I
look at
think part
ourselves.
of it is like, when you can't visualize the reward, I am definitely like a carrot stick person. I can do it if I understand or see or can stay the course. Like I could sit here, build this business, do all this stuff consistently for hours on end, momentum. I could do all the things, because I see the end, because
Mm-hmm.
invested in it and I've helped to build it, right? And I'm one of its creators. So staying the course with something like this is always why I'm always can come up with ideas and be creative and think things through. So I think part of it is like, right, like the money story and having to, hold on to it and, people asking for it. You're like, damn, all
Mm-hmm.
right then. You I'm undisciplined in my nose to people more so than anything. Because I could be disciplined in like me going out more so than I could in saying no to people. So I just got to
Mm-hmm.
figure out that part,
Okay.
So, okay. Well, I guess what's one habit, relationship, or role you need to let go of to make space for the life you want?
Mm. I just need to let go of being everybody's fixer. Like word up. Like I and I think that is interesting because if you really sit with yourself, that role makes you feel important, you
Mm.
know? But it can
Out
also
here
keep you
getting your
stuck.
validation. It's your
Right. Like you
validation of
get
your
really
life.
validated, right? That people are calling, like, I need you, like, help me. And I know you can do it too. So then you look at yourself like, oh shit, I'm that girl. Like, I can do it, right? I think it's interesting because there are clients that I have that want me to fix it, and it can feel very anxiety inducing, right? Because that's not what therapists do. That's not what we do, but that's what it can feel like for people, right? And then in my family and things like that, it's like, oh, you got this, like you can do it. So I think that that can kind of keep me stuck sometimes, and I don't need to hold it together forever. And I think that
Mm.
I'm learning that, like, okay, spoiler alert, Woody, like most of them will survive just fine without you, helping in all of the ways. But I got to know that for myself, and I think that's the one I'm still kind of working on. But yeah, I gotta let that one go. It's interesting because I've been rewatching Scandal, and Olivia was a fixer,
She
and then
said it's
sometimes it's like,
handle.
girl, get out your own way, bitch. Like you are in your own
Handle.
way. Like it's you. You're the problem. And so like, how do I work
Mm.
through that? I think that's the one thing, and I really wanted to be transparent today. I really want to like think about the questions in a real way and answer them in a real way. So yeah, that one was hard to say, but here it is. Fuck it. That's the answer.
I think that's the thing for Black women in general, right? Like, I feel like we say socializing, but groomed, all of the words, like all of the things, right? Like to be,
Hmm.
I love it when someone needs me because that's usually how people are. They're transactional with us.
Yeah.
You give me something, I'll give you a pat on your back or whatever. Or I'll say thank you. I tell, oh my gosh, she's so, you know, she a
But
ride or
what does that
die, a
also
real
say
one.
about you, right? That you have something to give, right? That gives you
Right,
value. So I think that's
right,
interesting too. How do we let go
right,
of that thing giving us value? There's
right.
all these
Well, I
other
think when you
things that can give us
start
value.
realizing that people don't value you and use it as a way to take advantage, I think that'll definitely
Mm.
help you reframe that when
But
you
that's the
see what
joint to make
people
you
are
want to
actually
crash out.
doing.
You want to
Yeah.
crash out on people like, no.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I've gotten over it personally. I'm like, oh, you just want to use me, girl. Mm. How is
Yeah.
that adding value to my life?
Right.
No, I feel you.
And that strong one. And then when the strong one crack, they be like, what happened?
Right.
And they be like, can you still help me? You like, no, you did. I'm having a nervous breakdown. I'm in a hospital. Not you asking me for something right now.
Ooh, Kim, that one day I was like, I'm treating everyone how they treat me moving forward.
Okay, girl, do
No, I
it.
definitely snapped.
Do it, lady. Do it, lady. No, it's real though. That feels like if we could let that go, some things are going to happen.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
What about you, Marquia?
Self-doubt, for sure. Definitely
Mm.
self-doubt. Because it's easy to talk myself out of things and am I capable? Am I good enough for this? And if you look around at other people that are doing the same exact thing as you,
Hmm.
in theory, you would stop doubting yourself because a lot of people are out here faking it until they make it. But there's also like, right, this slight apprehension about failure in addition
Hmm.
to like, am I capable? But also like, okay, let's say I try this thing and it doesn't go well. Now I'm definitely a failure. So it's just getting out of my own head, I think, to try things and do things differently in order to achieve the results. Because, again, had you told me I would have met someone at a bar that would have changed the trajectory of my life, I would have told you absolutely not.
Ah,
And that's true. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have never thought going to a bar that I went to all the time would put me in a position that I'm in currently. So,
yes. I
you
love
know,
it.
audacity,
That's right.
more of it.
Yeah, I think that self-doubt really the brilliance of Black women out here getting all these degrees and still thinking you doing all these amazing things like, oh well, going to church tomorrow, gotta do what?
Right.
Take time to like see yourself. We haven't been conditioned to see ourselves because we always in service to something. Damn. Enough already. You could have built all this shit already. I'm tired now. Now I'm
Treat
getting
people how they
mad.
treat you.
I'm getting mad now, thinking about all the loss,
Right.
to the self-doubt and wow, I think y'all stole my things. So I gotta
Yep.
come up with another
Come
one.
on the fly.
What's
Let's go.
one
What you got,
habit,
kid?
relationship, or role you need to let go of to make space for the life you want? I think I gotta go back to discipline. Because I feel like, I gotta have some. Because I think I could go to the moon. I'm not lying to y'all. I could be an astronaut. I don't know how to make it happen, but I could be an astronaut. Like I've got audacity out the wazoo. And I'm still learning to let go, like Anisha, I think of, to be needed because so many people need you, telling you all the things. But it's not as bad as it was before. So some good things are happening there. So I
You get
think
so used to that shit though. God
yeah.
damn.
Like what you on now? Why
And
you
then you
bullying
look at
me?
them, you be like, I got the answer. Like, I know what you
Right.
should do,
But I
actually.
want to give you the answer so you can go away because I don't want to do this with you. I don't want to need an hour of you talking me to death. Here, give
Right.
it. Here's it is in 10 minutes. Goodbye. I got things to do.
And I
So
also like realize that I know better than you in this situation. So let me just help you so that you could just be doing better. Because I don't want to
Because
hear
if
it.
you're
So
doing
I just
bad,
want
then
better for you.
I'm going to do bad because you're going to be asking me to help
Yeah.
you. So it's
Damn.
literally like trying to help yourself. You're like, I want to just for you to go away.
Let me jump on this quick before shit get worse. Because if I don't
Right.
tell you what to do, shit might get worse. And now you need me for more.
You're like an
Damn.
ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure right now. Yeah. You're coming back around the past after you said no. Now it's double. What happened? What is going on here? Yeah, I think discipline. I want to bring that back. I think, and let me say discipline in this way. I think being able to visualize this particular aspect of my life, like the financial stability and all of that stuff, because I come from a Black women, free labor, volunteer. I'm just here to help. And I think for me, having been in nonprofit industry for so long, I was like, I'd rather have my time than the money, right? Otherwise, I could have went and did something else and excelled at it. And I think for me, that wasn't my story. But like, listen, money is a tool to help me provide myself a quality of life. And
Right.
being disciplined about pursuing it solely as that is going to benefit me and the people that surround me because I share, I give. Come on through, come on over to the house. Come do this, come do that, Why would I want something? I don't want it by myself. That's boring. I want to have fun with it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So
Well,
discipline
it
so I can
definitely gives
see
you the
that
options.
yeah. Gives me options. Gives me options. Okay, so who do you think you need on your team? Whether it's a friend, mentor, coach, to help you build this life? Like who's out there? What's
I
what you
always
looking
need the
for?
hype man, yo. I always need hype squad. Like I need somebody who brings the energy all the time. Because I try to keep the energy up. When my energy get low, I need somebody to bring that energy. That's on the side, like, yo, you got this. You can do this. Like whenever you start to feel like, I'm not sure, that little bit of fear starts to come in. They like, nah, 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 nah. You're capable. You got this. I need an accountability person on the squad. Like who's always just doing a nice check-in. It could be a little nudge. It don't got to be too strong. But like, hey,
Like,
what
why
this
you
thing
ain't
that you
did it?
said?
You like, wait, wait,
Right. It's
wait.
like, yeah, like what about this thing that you said you wanted to do? Where you at with that? Like, hey, do you want to kind of go over a couple ideas with me? And I want those people who not gonna let me shrink when things get uncomfortable. Because I think that becomes so important. Because that's when we shrink, when things start to get hard and they start to get uncomfortable. I need that person that's like, no, no, this is when you rise up. You don't shrink, you get bigger. I really would love a business mentor who's already doing what we're trying to do with Black Women Be Whole. I think sometimes somebody to come in and be like, hey, what you think about this? You could do it this way. You could do it that way. I would love that. And I think just probably I mean, I don't know if I need a coach because I think that my therapist becomes like a coach, right? I've had her for going on 5 years now. So I have that. So I think I just need that hype man. I need that accountability and I need that business mentor, I think. And just I think just good friends to have fun with me because I love fun. So I just want to have those on the team at all time. People who want to have a good time, who are consistently trying to find joy and not getting stuck in the heaviness of life because life is fucking hard and heavy. So I want you to just, be interested in finding the joy. I mean, we could do the heavy shit together too. I ain't gonna act like, but where's the joy at? I stopped coming around when you said, like, give me, hype me up, hype me up. So that's what I'm looking for on the team. I know I was alive.
Mm. She
Yo,
said you
I'm
that
trying to deep
question.
dive today, yo. I'm trying to deep
I'm
dive.
feeling you. Listen, that's why we
Trying to
asking the
unleash.
questions.
I'm
Unleash
trying to
it.
unleash out here.
Unleash it. What's going on with you, Marquia? Who you need?
I feel like my deck is pretty stacked as far as like support systems. I would like to find a new therapist just because I think it's nice to have just that neutral party to kind of run things by and that doesn't necessarily have an emotional investment in the outcome, but just like you're telling me X, you want Y, does this make sense to you type vibe. So I think that's the main thing I'm looking for because my friends are great. Like they are super supportive and just, really boost me up and you know, remind me that I'm very much that girl. And I appreciate them for that. But I think just that support from like my thoughts are getting to me and like, how do I navigate this? I think would be helpful.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Friends good. people good. I need to see people who are doing the thing that I want to do because I'm a visual person. Like I want to see, oh, that's how you do it. I want to be in a room with someone and watch them work it. That's how you do it. Like sometimes telling me doesn't really register. I gotta see it work. Like, okay, that's a process. That's how it goes. It's interesting because I took a business class after I got laid off and I met this amazing woman. Shout out to Mary Love. Mary Love, 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 love you. I did a presentation and she would call me, texted me, and she was like, you better answer my call. Because I'm telling you right now, I am going to help you. She said, your energy, everything, like she's so positive. And so when I think about somebody who is willing to connect, I need a connector. I need someone who's willing to just see it and go, like, how can I help you? Like, or how can we help each other? Because we're in a bartering situation right now. I think people who are willing to give their skills and talents to something and ask of mine in return so that we could build and grow together. Because I think a lot of times there's an even playing field, people, having access to things that I want access to, and I can help you get organized. You can help me, introduce me to people. And so, this thing that we're doing now with Black Women Be Whole, with hopefully, fingers crossed, an organization, it was a direct result of this woman, seeing something in me and wanting to help me and asking for my help in return. So I think I don't want a mentor because guess what? The mentor, unless they in my shoes doing what I'm doing, they can only give me best practice shit that I could go get on YouTube or Google, right? Or they could be like, well, I did it this way. So maybe you don't want to do it that way. Like there's information, like generic information, like don't make these financial mistakes because then because that's what I did, which I think is helpful. But this is a crapshoot anyway. Like, let's go get it. That's how I
Mm.
feel about a lot of stuff. Regardless of whatever the path was, it might not work for me what somebody tells me because of how I move or how I think about things. And it's nice to know. So I'll just leave it at that. Also, Angela Wright, thank you very much. She just pushes me, gives me a lot of things. I think like to have women in your life who are doing something that are really powerful, impactful, and positive, and are willing to pour into you. It's very difficult sometimes to find that. And so the people who are doing those for us, thank y'all, thank y'all. Okay, Marquia. So how does designing a life you truly want push back against what's been expected of you, whether it's been family, society, anything?
I mean, I think we kind of touched on how Black women are expected to just provide all of their energy and resources for everyone else. And I think choosing to put yourself first really just helps change that narrative and just, lets people know that we are just as worthy, if not more, as everyone else to enjoy our life and a time here, and that our lives are not meant solely to be in service to everyone but our. So I think just choosing
Hmm.
to do that is really changing that narrative of what it looks like to, show up as a Black woman, especially a single Black woman. Like, oh, you don't feel guilty that you don't have a husband. You don't feel guilty that you don't have kids. You don't feel away. And it's like, I mean, sure, maybe those things are things that I want, but that's not what I have right now. So I might as well get busy living because.
That part. Girl, somebody literally said to me, you don't want kids? You can still have kids. Bitch, it's dust. It's menopause. Nothing's
Not
coming out of
dust.
here. Mind your business.
Not
I'm gonna
dust.
catch a flight. I gotta go. It's goofy because it's like you're right. Like you're being distilled down into like a portal to push out a child.
Right.
And if you're not, you're like, that's it.
Right.
Like
They're like,
you
you
throwing
don't
me
want to
away.
do this? Right. Oh, you don't want to do that? Oh,
Somebody said
you're.
Janet Jackson did it. Janet Jackson got money. Okay. She probably had them eggs preserved. What the hell are you talking about? Go ahead and telling you, it's crazy.
So I think for me, the I'll start with the obvious thing about me. I don't have kids. So I think I've already skipped the one big expectation that people put on women, right? It was not because I didn't want them, it was because I couldn't have them, but that is still kind of the thing that is expected of you, right? As a woman. And I think as Black women, there's always been the story, I think, first of like, don't get pregnant as a teenager. And then as soon as you get old enough, it's like, okay, so when you're having a baby, all of the pressures, right? So I think that's a piece. But beyond that, As a Black woman, I'm one of six, it's one of seven, excuse me. I've always been expected to be responsible. And so I think, when I design a life for me, I don't owe anyone the version of myself that's constantly like just overextended, right? Like that I'm always helping. But when you're the responsible one, that's the role, right?
Con
And so
what's
like
that canto
when I
shit?
push back against that, it's like, my joy and my success and all of the things that I truly desire and I truly want are just as important as everybody else's needs. And so I think for me, when I kind of think about I'm pushing back against it because I'm giving myself what I need, right? That means I have to kind of not put everyone else's needs as a priority anymore. I really have to kind of think about myself. And I think that's been also very interesting being in a marriage, right? Like figuring out as a woman and as a wife, you know, what is the expectations of me, What should I be doing? What shouldn't I be doing? It's been interesting because if you ever sit down and talk to my husband, he's always gonna say she don't cook. He's always gonna tell everybody she don't cook.
Like you're like, wait, it's just cooking.
I mean, we
Let's
were
get a
at we
maid.
no bullshit.
Let's
We were
get a
at a
maid, my
dinner. We
dude.
were at a
Let's get a
dinner with some
maid.
people and we were just all talking. And I said the biggest argument we've ever had in our relationship is the fact that I don't cook. And they like, huh? I'm like, yeah. If I ever ask him, if I ever meet him and y'all say, well, what's the biggest issue with you? And she don't cook. And I think that like that was the expectation. I don't know if that's expectation as a wife. My husband's Haitian. That's what his mother did. So I was expected to do that. And I was like, yeah, nah, bruh. I work just as many hours as you do. Like I'm bringing home the bacon too. Why I gotta fry it up in the pan? So I think just kind of switching up those roles, and because I don't believe in gender roles, has already been kind of like crazy. That was definitely wasn't
Mm.
expected of me in this marriage. So yeah, that nigga ain't happy with me.
Ah,
What
he's
we
like,
eating?
where's
I don't
the
know. Every
Creole?
time he asks me what we eating, I don't know. You tell me what we eating.
Listen, you like chicken and salad. That's it. We're gonna
Like
have
you
rice and
cook
beans
better than
every
me.
day.
Why is the expectation that I'm supposed to cook and I'm supposed to clean and all these roles, these gender roles that I don't believe in? As long as I'm out here making money and grinding,
You like
don't
we
be
can
looking
have
at me
we
for
can
we're
eat
not our
out.
mothers or our mothers' mothers.
Uh,
Don't forget back then we couldn't have bank accounts. We couldn't buy houses. We couldn't do a lot of things that we can do today. You can't expect me to show up like my grandmother was going to show up. It's just not that.
not like Airbnb.
No.
Yo,
So
okay, yeah, you was just, this is hitting for you today. This is hitting
yo,
today.
I'm a good partner. I might not be a good wife when you think about the definition of wife, probably, but I'm a good partner. I'll say that. But I ain't a good wife. No.
Let's redefine it. That's how we build in a life. That trap wife shit. You like,
Yeah.
mm,
What
yeah.
did Cardi say? I don't cook, I don't clean. I'll tell you how I got this ring. Like, I don't do none of that shit. But I'm a good partner.
Hey,
I'm a
you're a
good
good
partner.
partner.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I think
It's beautiful.
because guess what? People find each other. You gotta, tell her what you want. Tell her what you want. That's it. I love it. I love that we are pushing back. You like, I don't want this shit. I don't want these kids. Fuck that man. Fuck that baby. Fuck that dog. Stuff. I want to
Not
be
the
a
dog.
I'm
nomad.
sure
I
the
want
dog is in
to.
the
The
house like,
dog
wait,
gets
now what did
you.
I do?
What if 50
The
do?
dog somewhere next to her, like, word.
No, sometimes I really just do be want to be a nomad. Like, yo, I just want to throw the phone in the water in the toilet and be out. Like, book a one-way ticket and go. Like, I think sometimes just the weight of the responsibilities that we're expected to carry. The muling is crazy that's
Mm-hmm.
expected of us. You're like, yo, you want me to be at work saving motherfuckers, shucking and jiving, just making
Not
motherfuckers
shucking and
happy.
jiving.
You want me to be at home, making sure everybody eat, like, and to get a ring, you want me to suffer? Throw that shit hot chewy. I don't want it.
Hot
Like, I want
chewy.
joy. Telling you. I do believe that, like, for black women too, when I think about like seeing other women being married, like Sierra and all of them, like they get dogged. And it's like you supposed to suffer. You're not supposed to be happy. You're not
Wait, no,
supposed to be
Sierra's
loved
not
out
getting
loud.
dog. We can't say that about her.
Her
He can't
Russell
put her next.
Wilson. Her Russell Wilson. They be talking about he a simp and all this other stuff. What are you talking about?
Oh,
That's
you mean
about
the
him.
men get? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay.
Right, like, but they were saying yes, they said stuff about her too. I'm talking about like, to be
No, when you
loved out
said
loud.
dog, I thought you meant like she was being dogged by him. So that's what
No.
I'm saying. I
Oh, I'm
misunderstood. Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, I misunderstood.
Okay, all right, we back. Run it back. So just like, but like to be happy, to be seen, to be loved, to have all of the things, all that discourse that's online on social media, this
Oh
high
God, you gotta
value
let that shit
shit, this
go.
this shit is crazy. And
Even
it
like with
tells me,
Megan Clay.
yes,
Oh my God, I was so happy for her. We can just take a moment.
yes,
It
tell it.
warmed my motherfucking heart. Do you understand the joy that I felt when I watched that video? That was long too, and it kept my attention.
Oh, the golf
Just
video.
the golf video, just how
Hmm.
playful he was with her and how much fun, and he was teaching her something, but she was still being herself. It didn't feel like she had to shrink. Like
Hmm.
you could still see Meg in there, the Meg that she's shown us. Okay, right? I could still see that, but it felt like he nurtured, he cared for her. Give me that motherfucker. These other rap crazies that she been fucking with, they ain't it.
Ah, ah.
No,
Tell
no.
them
Give
why
me
you
a nice
mad.
guy any day.
No,
Word
listen,
up.
this episode is hitting hard over there. Ah, sometimes listen, let's knock it off. Let's
Like
go.
what?
And Slim Thug out
No.
here talk about, oh, I can't be with no woman that could buy me a $300,000 watch because I ain't buying her no gift that expensive. Like, huh?
You ain't got
And
the
what
money
is your worth?
then.
What right? Like how much are you worth and how much is Clay worth? Like let it go, brother. Like for real.
Stay out
And I've
of,
Yes.
seen those videos. And he
right.
gets on my last nerves. That beard, I just want to chop that shit off. I'm
Well,
so
did you
annoyed.
see in the most recent video, people were like, did you put your beard in a bun?
Yeah, I was like, did he? I thought he cut it at first. I said, did he braid it and then push it up?
He had
I
the
said,
Fu
what is
Manchu.
going
He
on?
had that shit for the fucking
He gonna say,
Chinese
I'm
face
not
or
no
something.
hater. No, we all know you like her because you've said it. You've
In her
said it.
comments, stalking her out. Oh,
Right.
weirdo.
She ain't looking for your old ass.
That's the problem. Predatory,
Listen,
preying on the young.
I hope this thing
Yes.
works. I'm mad. I hope it works so bad, like I know her, but I
Because so many
do.
people are so invested in it failing. Even Shaq talk about I give it 6 weeks. Like, why is everyone so pressed? Let her
This is
and
the issue I'm
Clay.
talking about. Like, this is pushing back, right, to build the life
Right.
you want. Like, because there's so much hate and negativity for single mothers, for single women to just not be happy. You're like, yo, what in the world?
Like we don't
Why are you
deserve it.
watching my twat?
Right.
Okay, mind your
And
business.
women can't date. Men can date 10,000 people, but let a
Right.
woman date a couple of men. It's like, oh, she not
She a
worthy no
hoe.
more. Fuck you.
That's
Not
Hmm.
why I
worthy of
said
what?
multiple orgasms. Go and get them. Go and get them. Go
And she
get
said,
them.
Clay is so nice. Listen, I love me
Listen,
some Clay
there's
Thompson
something
too. So
to a nerdy dude. There's something to someone that is not overly in their ego and is willing to hear you talk and like listen to your nuances and let you be yourself. So
right, let you be
Yeah.
yourself. Whew.
Ooh, okay, all right. We're gonna wrap up the questions. Okay, for this last one. Right, when you picture your future self living her dream life, living your best life, smile, bitch. What
Oh,
advice do you think she'd give you right now, Marquia? Let's go. Let's go.
you deserve everything that you have. Stop believing that you don't deserve it. Stop believing that some stroke of luck or what have you, like you have worked for everything and you are worthy of everything that you are receiving.
come on.
Catch it.
All
What
right.
about you, Nisha?
I think first off, she gonna just be like, bitch, you enough. And she gonna say it just like that. Bitch, you enough. And then she gonna say, stop waiting for the perfect time. I think that's the thing, right? We always think that we gotta wait. Everything has to be perfect. She gonna tell me just go get that shit. Build that shit messy. Build it scared. But fucking build it now. But have some fun while you do it. Because I think with this business is always like, well, we have to have this in place and that. But just do it. How many times do we go to events and shit? You be like, okay, motherfuckers do not have all this shit together, but that didn't stop a motherfucker from rolling it out. I don't want to be that person, but I think sometimes it's just like, yo, you got to be a little bit messy and you just got to go get it. You just got to do it and don't be scared. So yeah, I think that's what she would tell me. That's the advice I would give.
Mm. I think she would say it's already on the way.
On
Keep
already on
doing
the
what
way.
you're doing. Don't doubt yourself. It's on the way because you started to do it already. Sometimes we don't see that, the here, the there. So it's interesting. In Miami, I went to this service that Anisha's niece invited us to, and this guy, JJ Vasquez, he talked about here and there. We achieve things. We
Mm.
work so hard to get there. We forget about the thing along the way. We forget
Come
about the
on.
joy along the way. We forget about like the growth along the way because we so focused on that. And then when we get there, we're not happy because we didn't look at it in that particular way. We looked at it as point A to point B. So, bitch, by the time I get there, wherever it is, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be my dream. Cause I'm unstoppable, but damn, I'm gonna have fun along the way. You
I had
know?
Kim in
Ooh,
Miami at 6 o'clock at night at a church service, watching my niece sing. And we got a good word that day too. I was like, okay, we was 6 o'clock at night. And it was a young people church, y'all. The girls had crop tops on and shit.
little
My nephew was like,
skirts.
this is the church for
Free.
me. It's like, I'm coming back. I said, listen here.
But
It was
like,
come as you
yeah.
are. I love it. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's already on the way. All this stuff
Already
we
on the
doing right
way. Come
now
on.
is building there. It's going there. That's
Yeah.
it. It's not linear. It's on the way. Keep
I
going
love
there. That's that. So just to close, this is a reminder that your dream life isn't something you stumble into. It's something you design, baby. Design it.
Come
Designer,
on.
stop waiting for the perfect moment. Let go of what doesn't fit and choose yourself because you deserve a life that excites you.
Come
Whether it's a
on.
life that feels soft, free, and fully yours, full of orgasms, all the things we talked about, whatever. Go to the moon. I don't care. Do it. It's yours. Go be a dominatrix. Get all of it. I don't care.
Oh,
Go and get your life and enjoy it. So
go be a dominatrix. Okay.
whatever you want
I
to
love it.
do.
Nah, I fucking love it. Fuck it. Why
Whatever you
not?
want to do. That's how we wrapping it up. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna go to some rapid fire
Oh
questions.
shit.
You ready for rapid fire?
I'm
I'm
I
excited.
telling you
guess.
right now.
I'm excited.
All right, here we go. Rapid fire
Oh
now. What happened?
no, go ahead.
Oh, you scared me. You scared me. Okay. Choose one big dream now or take small steps towards many dreams.
Mini
One,
dreams.
many dreams.
Big,
Think it big, bitch. Ha!
big.
I'll say many because I always got something I want to do. I don't want to hold myself back. Dream out loud or keep it close until it's real.
Dream out
Cl-
loud.
Close until it's real. You don't want nobody bad energy fucking up your shit.
Dream out loud because somebody might be able to help me make it. Take a big risk for your dream or play it safe but steady.
Risk. No risk, no reward.
I would say probably risk.
Hmm. I'm gonna go safe but steady. Because little
Okay.
little things later along the way. Move to a new city or create your dream where you are.
Create your dream where you are. Because who knows that fucking that shit is gonna happen when you go somewhere else. You know, everybody thought all New Yorkers thought when they moved to Atlanta, their life was gonna be bad. And it wasn't.
Ah,
That's all I want to say.
I would have to say next iteration would be move. I've created it as much as I can, I think, here.
Okay.
mm. Create my dream where I am. Quit your job for your dream or build it as a side hustle first.
Side hustle. I need some consistent money.
See, this is
I'm
weird
scared.
because like I've lived it. So I'm like,
Mhm.
Well, that's the one.
you know what
Pick
I
the
mean?
one
Build
you
it as you
like.
go,
Yeah.
right? Like build it as you go. Quit, say fuck
Yeah.
that shit and make shit shake. Something about
Which
panic will
one
make you
felt
do it.
better for you? But okay, which one felt like real? Which one's calling on your heart?
I mean that was what my reality was. It's just I didn't have the
Mm-hmm.
option, so it was just kind of you had to build it as you fly. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just think you get more out of it that way
Yeah.
because it's necessity. So
Focus,
you're more
focus,
Mhm.
invested.
momentum. Yeah.
Hmm.
You said she's do or die. That's that.
Literally.
Rewrite an old dream or start from scratch.
Hmm.
Scratch.
Uh,
Rewrite.
Mm, shit, scratch. Because sometimes the shit that, at the time it was, now it ain't. Take the leap
Let's
today or wait until it feels right.
Leap.
leave because feeling right. If that's the case, you may
What
never
the fuck
feel
that
right.
mean? Right. Yeah, that
Mhm.
shit is some bullshit waiting for that.
Follow the plan or go wherever your intuition leads.
Intuition.
I like a good plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with plan.
Nah, intuition, baby. Because the intuition be like,
I'll
don't
be
go
all over the
left.
place.
Don't
I'll be
go
all over the.
left.
I'm
My
like,
shit
what's the
said
itinerary again?
they be like
Wait a
danger.
minute.
I'm like, I want to go over there where the danger at. That's
Yeah, I'd be
not always
like,
a good idea.
no. The intuition
Okay,
for me, baby.
last one. Choose a dream that makes money or choose one that feeds your soul.
Feed my
Money.
soul.
What she said, Anisha? Money? She
Money.
said
I need
money.
motherfucking money.
She said, I don't even need the D, I need the money.
I've been fucking feeding my soul all these. Give me some money, money.
But the beauty about feeding your soul is that the soul, following your soul will ultimately lead you to the money. I do believe that
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
Okay. Now
Okay.
we done. Rapid fire
Okay.
questions. How you felt about those?
That
Ah,
was
la, la, la,
fun.
la, la, la.
Okay.
Yes.
That was fun. That was
All
fun.
right, all right. Now we go to tips and tools, baby. Come
All
on, we're gonna give it up
right.
tips and
Come
tools. Then
on.
we
You
gonna
know we
wrap
got
it,
to
wrap
get
it,
out some
wrap it.
tips and
Then we
tools.
out this joint. We out this funky joint. I say thank y'all for having this conversation with me. So, Marquia and Nisha, who want to go first? Rock, paper, scissors over
I'll
here.
go
What you want?
first.
All right. Go ahead, Marquia.
Yes.
So I think it's important to really sit with yourself and figure out what are your non-negotiables, right? Because as you go on your
Okay.
path with life and all the things, like things are gonna arise and you gotta stay on the course ultimately, unless you're choosing the intuition route. But, think about five things that you don't want to compromise, right, in this new experience. So if it's a matter of, again, that peace point, like I want to have peace in my life, then, how do you have to adjust to accommodate that? Financial freedom, does that mean that you can't go out to dinner and go out to the clubs on the weekend? Add a
Mm.
little discipline to the mix. Are you a big family person? Do you want time with friends or family, chosen or otherwise? When you're looking at, how you feel from a creative standpoint, is that doing the things like, assess those five things that matter to you. These are just examples, of course. And then also think about what needs to go. So think about some habits, some roles, obligations that maybe don't fit into this new dream life. So, are you a people pleaser?
Mm.
Shut it down. Are you, just a procrastinator? Sometimes I get caught up in that, or analysis paralysis type of girly. Okay, what are you gonna do
Woo.
to avoid those things? So those would be my suggestions.
Thank you, Marquia.
You're
Anisha?
welcome.
Okay. So I'm thinking that I think a dream swap. I think you got to pair up with a friend, right? Share with them one dream you're scared to speak out loud, and then kind of do like a co-brainstorming kind of thing. Action steps for each other. I think that when things become real, we got to talk about them. We got to say them out loud. We got to share them with someone. And I think that you find that friend that will ride with your dream, right? Some friends, you tell them some shit, they like, nah, nah, nah. No, you don't want that friend. You want that friend that's going to be positive, and you want to dream swap with them. And I think also, I think I've done this before, something like an accountability map. And so you identify 2 to 3 people who can support you, right? I don't care if it's mentors, coaches, friends, business partner, whoever it is, someone who's going to hold you accountable. And if you're listening right now, I want you to reach out to that person this week. Ask somebody to be your
Reach out.
accountability person. Don't be scared.
Yes.
All a motherfucker can say is no. That's it. Okay, then say no. But at least
Pull
I
out your
tried.
phone. Pull it out right
Because
now.
there's some things that, yes, we can do on our own, but I feel like with accountability, it is really good to have another person.
Yeah, I like that because when you sent that thing earlier to us that your friends remind you of things that you forgot. Like, you remember when you
Yeah.
did that? You're like, no, I don't. What are you talking
Your friend
about?
remember shit.
I remember that shit. It was a Tuesday for me. You're like, what the hell? I love that. I love that. So, I think, Lana, I want you to do some future self-visioning. I think a lot of us have not had the opportunity to just dream. Spend 10 minutes journaling a day in a
Mm,
life of future you. Like whether it's 3 years, 5 years from now, like what is that pivotal moment in your life that you want to think about? Like where do you wake up? How do you spend your mornings? Who's around you? What work are you doing? Be as detailed as possible because the more you can visualize it, the more it points you in that direction. Lastly, I like this. It's the Delulu Dreaming Journal because we got to be delusional sometimes, y'all.
fuck yeah.
You
Delulu
spend
people
one
have
week.
all the
Yes,
fun.
they
That
do.
shit.
They do because they not in reality. Spend one week journaling dreams that feel unrealistic or too big without censoring yourself. Because sometimes we start thinking about that and then we chip away at it. So now it's small and attainable. That's not what a dream is. It's supposed to be like out of this fucking world big.
Yes.
Because then you're gonna have to push as hard as possible. So I
You
everybody
know,
should be a little delulu. I believe that.
You know what? I got one more when I think about that. Because I've been doing this. I don't think I've done it for the full, but a 30-day yes challenge. Say yes to one small opportunity or action each day. I think that really feels aligned with your future self. And that's what I've been doing. I've been saying yes to shit, right? I've been taking all these classes. You know what I mean? If it's a risk that you kind of scared to take, I've been wanting to
Mm.
take Orange Theory for years, y'all. But that shit is like a treadmill, a rowing
Mm-hmm.
machine, some
You're
weights.
whipping
And
your
I was like,
ass.
yo, I can't do
Yeah.
that. My knee, I did that shit the other day and loved it. Now I'm not gonna lie, that shit was kind
Hard.
of confusing. They were screaming out shit to tell to the people in the treadmill, then to tell to the people in the rower, and they got their own lingo. I was like, what are they talking about? I'm ready to leave, but I stayed, and I really enjoyed
Stay
it.
the
But
course.
I think you just have to say yes to shit. And my no, excuse me, my trainer was like, I don't think you should do it, and I was like, nah, because I didn't have to run on the treadmill. I could just be a
Mm-hmm.
power walker. I had that incline on 12 and I was going just as hard as the motherfuckers that was running 8 miles an hour, right? Like I can't do
That's
that, but I
it.
can do what I can do. And I said
Yes, you
yes
can
to it.
do.
That's it. I
Say
gotta say yes to shit.
yes.
Say yes.
Say yes. Say
Yes.
yes to monogamy. Say yes to polyamory. Say yes to it all. Ow, say yes. Okay, that
Okay,
was my
flow tree.
piece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got it.
Oh
Say
yeah.
yes.
Yes. So we at the end, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to let listeners know before we wrap up, take a moment to pause and really ask yourself, if I could design one part of my dream life right now, just one piece,
Mm,
what would it be? And what's one small step I can take this week to bring it closer? We want you to dig deep into this. And then we want you to let us
mm.
know what it is. So tag us at blackwomanbehold.com on all the socials and
Yes.
share your step. Okay, everybody, we got to go now. We
All
done
right,
did it.
y'all.
Thank you. Thank
Dream
you.
big. Dream, dream, dream.
Big,
Think,
big, bitch.
think big. Think big. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Black Woman Be Whole podcast. If you want to keep up with what we're doing, you can find us on Instagram at Black Woman Be Whole, on Facebook at Black Woman Be Whole. You can even go to our website, blackwomanbewhole.com, where you can join our mailing list and you can find out what we're doing as far as events, where we'll be, if we're vending. You can also get a heads up on any information about upcoming podcasts and any product releases we're having. We appreciate you, sis. We'll see you next time.